friend of the family that did this. That sent me on a hunt. What I learned is that when food comes out of the stomach into the small intestine, that's where the sentries are standing guard from your immune system. That if anything gets out of the stomach that's not supposed to be coming down into the intestines, your immune system gets activated and causes a lot of inflammation. When you have that inflammation in the first part of the small intestine, you don't absorb your vitamins and minerals the way that you should. It's called malabsorption. When you have a sensitivity to gluten, you can't break down the food in the stomach. For everyone, it goes into the small intestine and triggers that inflammation. So that inflammation got triggered in my father because he had a sensitivity to gluten that no one knew. When you have that inflammation in the first part of the small intestine, you don't absorb your B vitamins. So you get B vitamin insufficiencies and B vitamin deficiencies. When you have a B vitamin insufficiency or deficiency, you're vulnerable to getting something called elevated homocysteine levels. Big Scrabble word. But homocysteine is called the silent killer. What I discovered is that if you have an elevated homocysteine level, it can cause vasospasm. Your blood vessel just spasms up, like a calf muscle, a cramp that you get. The blood vessel can spasm. That's what happened to my father. My father had undiagnosed elevated homocysteine levels from a B vitamin deficiency, from a sensitivity to wheat, and he was eating wheat every day. When I discovered that mechanism, I checked myself. I have elevated homocysteine levels. My brother does, my sister, 19 of my 21 first cousins do. It's genetic. And it's the easiest thing to fix. You just have to give the B vitamins, and almost every time you get that back to normal within 3 weeks. A simple vitamin deficiency caused by a sensitivity to a food, causing inflammation in the gut so you don't absorb your vitamins. Even if you take them, you don't absorb them very well. That killed my father. And unfortunately, it's really unfortunate that if you have a sensitivity to wheat or to gluten, most people don't feel it in their stomachs when they eat it. They feel fine when they eat it. That's why a food sensitivity can be a silent killer all by itself.